Of late, I have been getting a few queries to my mail regarding this NEET MDS online coaching. So I would like to clarify a few of the queries posed by some aspirants, right? So we'll start with one aspirant who asked me the following question. Doctor, I want to join your academy. I'm very eagerly waiting. But it's not possible for me to attend classes because I'm working under Government of West Bengal. So how could I join you? And kindly reply. So see, that's what I've been telling. Since this is an online program, so you did not really attend any offline class, right? So you can watch the videos anytime online and number of times, right? So that's what I've been telling you. And regarding tests, you can write down test only once, and that you can decide based on your convenience. So based on your schedule, once you design a schedule or once you follow our schedule, you can follow that blindly and then go ahead, give the test, right? And also I have few questions from another aspirant. So I have many questions in fact here. So let me just read out the question and then try to give the answer simultaneously. So another aspirant asked me, should I make notes at this point of time? I mean 6 months prior. So I think they're starting the preparation now. So we have around 7 to 8 months till November to December, right? So this is May. So we have June, July, August, September, October, November and December. So a solid 6 months. Let's consider 6 months. So should I make notes at this point of time? I mean 6 months prior. So as I mentioned in one of the videos in YouTube, so if you observe the playlist NEET MDS online coaching, I posted around 10 to 11 videos. In that we have one video titled how to make notes or usefulness of notes. So as I mentioned, no matter when you're starting your preparation, so I don't mean to say that if you're starting your preparation 1 month or 2 months before, then it'll be like wasting your time in preparing an elaborate notes, right? So even then, writing down key points helps us a lot. So since the time period as per the question is 6 months, should I make notes at this point of time? I mean 6 months prior. Yes, you need to, because you still have some time. 6 months is, I feel, a good amount of time. I'll not say it's plenty of time, but it's a good amount of time to ideally start your preparation, because at the time when I was preparing, I had only 5 to 6 months, right? So 6 months would be ideal. So you need to start preparing your notes simultaneously, but doesn't mean that you need to write down elaborately each and every point. So only those topics, for example, let's take anatomy of tongue, in specific the nerve supply of tongue, or anything particular to a tongue. So it's not mandatory for you to write down everything like nerve supply of tongue, nerve supply of muscles of tongue, the sensory supply, and also various musculature, intrinsic, extrinsic muscles of tongue, whatnot, even the embryology of tongue. So it's not that way. So coming to embryology of tongue, you'll be just noting down which pharyngeal arches contribute to which part of tongue. That's it. We'll stop there. And which nerve supply is to which particular muscles of tongue. So we have intrinsic, extrinsic muscles, and all the muscles of tongue except hypoglossus. So have these exceptions, right? So you can note down these exceptions in your notes. That's it. So coming to sensory supply or taste sensations, so you can just in specific mention what's being supplied to the anterior 2/3 of tongue, the sensory and taste sensation. So only specific details pertaining to that topic rather than writing down the entire topic. So you'll be wasting time if you go on writing down the entire topic. So you'll be getting a lot of high important points in various synopsis being provided by various MCQ books, right? So along with that, you'll be noting down certain important points as I just mentioned, and also those areas which you commonly make mistake. For example, if you're getting confused with nerve supply of tongue, then make a note of it. Or if you have done a particular multiple choice question wrong in that particular topic of tongue, then you just note down that particular topic, right? So in that way, you customize your own notes. That's important. Customize your own notes. Don't just blindly write down everything, right? And coming to second question, my teacher says I have to complete the syllabus up to June end to gain confidence and have the other months for practice questions. What do you suggest? So it's not like you need to complete a syllabus by June so that you can start revising from July, August and September. So it's a really very harsh. I mean, if you try to put such a short term targets. Like this is May, right? So if you try to complete by June and you hardly have 2 months, so how can you expect yourself to complete entire syllabus or all the subjects in 2 months? It's not humanly possible, right? So you must have, or you must design a realistic plan, or realistic, you must set up a realistic goal. That's very important, right? So you did not really hurry up. So whether you want to complete it by June or May, it depends on your prior knowledge, right? So that's very important, right? So the best thing you can do is just design your schedule. For suppose you're starting your preparation now, so every week try to complete one subject on an average. I know it's very hard and challenging to complete of one subject per week, but design that schedule in such a way that you get 2 to 3 months time, or a solid of 2 months time for revision before exam, right? So initial period of time in the first 1 week will be covering around 65 to 70% of that particular subject, and later while revising you can complete the rest 30% and also revise the entire subject once again during revision time, right? So make sure that since you have 6 months time from now, make sure that you spend around 4 months, right? 4 months for your completion of syllabus as much as possible, in the last 1.5 to 2 months for revision, right? So that would be a better plan in my opinion.